Hello and welcome to DVB English News. I'm Joe. In this week's headlines, CDM members are prevented from registering for distance learning courses. The UN aid chief meets with Min Aung Hlaing in Naypyidaw. Myanmar will skip its ASEAN chairmanship in 2026, and a Bangladesh bank freezes regime accounts. The regime's Office of the Director of Education announced that Civil Disobedience Movement, or CDM, members will not be allowed to enroll in distance learning. These courses will be offered at the Yangon University of Education and Sagaing University of Education. The regime will carefully check all applications and block those who were removed from their posts for joining the CDM. The Office of the Director of Education in Yangon stated CDM members won't be allowed to take courses to help with career development. The regime is forcing those who apply for distance learning courses to sign a pledge not to get involved in politics or the CDM. The Under-Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Coordinator for the UN, Martin Griffiths, met with Min Aung Hlaing in Naypyidaw on August 15th. The UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, or UN OCHA, stated that his visit was to advocate for humanitarian access in Myanmar. UN OCHA wants to access communities impacted by both war and natural disasters caused by seasonal floods and Cyclone Mocha. It added that this demonstrates the international community's solidarity with the people of Myanmar. Myanmar will not take over the rotating chair of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, in 2026. This is due to the country's ongoing political crisis. The Philippines will take over as ASEAN chair in 2026, and Myanmar will instead follow in 2027. Since the 2021 military coup, Myanmar has faced resistance from the People's Defense Force and ethnic resistance organizations. The regime has been blocked from high-level ASEAN meetings due to its failure to adhere to the 5-point consensus. The Bangladesh state-owned Sonali Bank froze the accounts of the Myanmar Foreign Trade Bank and Myanmar Investment and Commercial Bank. Sonali Bank Chief Executive Officer Mohammed Afzal Karim confirmed the decision on August 16th. This move comes after the US sent a letter to the Bangladesh Foreign Ministry calling for the accounts to be frozen. US officials imposed sanctions on Myanmar Foreign Trade Bank and Myanmar Investment and Commercial Bank back in June. Both banks have a total of $1.1 million deposit at Sonali Bank. The two banks handle much of the regime's foreign currency reserves. And that's it for this week's DVB English News headlines. I'm Joe. Tune in every Friday for the latest news from Myanmar. Thanks for listening.